sitting here in a hotel room in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and I'm just about to head back to Dubai, and I have to say that I'm happy that I'm heading back, although the time I've been here, I've only been here for a couple of days, working with a fantastic client, doing some, I did a one-day workshop and a half-day of coaching, and the client's just wonderful, and the people of they're local people, and also some expats, and they're just great to work with. But I always have mixed feelings. Always. This is my second trip, so I've been to the kingdom, as we affectionately call it in the region, twice now. Once 2 years ago, and this time more recently. But I really have mixed feelings about being here because well, as you can see, I'm completely covered. I'm wearing an abaya, which covers me from head to toe in black, and I'm wearing a shayla, which we don't have to wear in Dubai, and I guess that also it's not obligatory for Western women to wear the shayla here in Saudi, but everyone has to wear an abaya. And I have to say that I really feel kind of uncomfortable when I'm here. There's a feeling of constraint, and women have nowhere near the freedoms that we do elsewhere in the world. And as an example, just in the process of preparing to come here, I had to, the first time around, get a letter of permission from my ex-husband to travel here, to get a visa. And that kind of thing was unprecedented for me. I've always done exactly what I want, and when I want, and how I want, and so even the preparatory process was uncomfortable. When I arrived the first time, I had been chatting with a young fellow on the plane, and he had offered to guide me through the passport control and the luggage, picking up the luggage and things, and we'd done that successfully. And then when we got to the scanner, on the luggage scanner on the way out of the airport, security, he was standing next to me, and we'd been talking, and some security people came over and took him away. And he called me later to say that they had been questioning him about, what was his relationship with me, and why was he talking to me, and what were we doing. And so that was a little bit scary. And on the one hand, I don't want to be judgmental, as I've been blogging continuously on amazingwomenrock.com about John Harry and his letter to his Dubai bashing article in The Independent, and I don't want to judge this country or this people. That's not what I'm interested in doing. I just want to share my feelings about what it's like to be here, because very few Westerners, especially Western women, get the opportunity to travel here solo. And although I haven't spent a great deal of time, again, it's more the feeling that I want to share, and some of my observations. So this time around, when I arrived at the airport, everyone going through passport control had to be fingerprinted, and we had our photos taken at the passport control place. And so that also felt a little bit uncomfortable. And things like you're not allowed to go to the gym, or women aren't allowed to use the gym. And it for me, it feels like I feel constrained. And I was sharing with somebody earlier on that one can see how women would get to feel like lesser, you would begin to feel like a lesser person, because you don't have the right to make decisions about, even the most basic things. And it's understandable to me how women would begin to feel powerless and not in control of their own lives. And I just think, that's a pity that should be happening. Although, in all fairness, I had lunch with my client today, and he shared with me that he and his company are really working hard towards having more women in the workplace, and they themselves employ quite a few women, and there are some shifts and changes going on in the kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and I think that that's going to be a good thing, and women have such a great deal to offer here and throughout the Middle East and throughout the world, of course. So that's hopeful. It's hopeful. So anyway, that's Susan, me, founder of AmazingWomenRock.com, talking to you from Riyadh in Saudi Arabia. Bye. I'm on my way to the airport, back to Dubai. So.